You know, I kind of wish I was gay. They've got such a great culture. When the girl sitting next to my girlfriend on the bus said that, my girlfriend's head cracked in half because barely a month before, the culture in her blood, identical to those of her parents, was not thick enough for her to feel safe in her house after her mother caught us curled up like a waning moon around a shaky star. This culture reeks of dissonance, of queer kids dressing up gender-fucked only to be kicked out by the bouncer, sneered at by the populace. I want a young adult novel written about a pansexual girl where the main plotline isn't about how she kisses her best friend and then feels guilty about it for the next 10 chapters, because you know there are more books glorifying incestuous supernatural relationships than there are about mine, about two girls in love. I live in one of the most blindly conservative towns in coastal New Jersey, smack in the middle of privilege and poverty, and I remember before high school when I had to sneak the Rainbow Boys trilogy past my teachers. I'm surprised my school library even carried those books. Culture is measured by its identifiable art, but how am I supposed to justify culture when the only artwork I remember is the juxtaposition of the word freak scratched into my locker and the constellation of freckles across my sweetheart's upper arms? It is not my job to educate complete strangers on the difference between the genetic makeup of my mind and the choice to be an asshole. If I was on that bus when that girl seethed culture through her teeth, I probably would have done nothing. Because this culture is not a culture, it is a reminder that there are boxes you check off for boy versus girl and none for I'm still growing, okay? A reminder that bestiality is legal in more states than marriage equality, and being trans is legal in even fewer states than that. Because when your culture includes an invitation to smack you across the face with your identity, well, why the fuck would you try to romanticize that?
Come on.